Hello, beautiful Emerson children. This is Miss Guerra, and today I'm going to teach you how to glue a page into your journal. So you may not have a page that just has paper, but in the future, if you have a piece of paper that you've done work on and you want to store it inside your journal, today I'm going to teach you how. So the things that you need would be your pieces of paper that you want put inside your journal. Your journal, so if you're in primary, you're going to have a primary journal, and if you're lower elementary, you're going to have an elementary journal. You're also going to have your glue. So I'm going to do a lesson with one page with a glue stick, and then I'm going to do another page with a lesson with our liquid glue. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my journal to the first blank page that does not have any line writing on it. So I'm going to show you. This has writing. Oh, and this side has writing too, so I'm going to go to the next page. An empty page right here. So now I'm going to choose what piece of paper I want to glue into my journal. I think I'm going to do my piece first, my piece. So I want to be able to open my journal and still be able to see my picture, but I also need to keep this page clean, my right page clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up my picture on how it's written. So this is long ways, or we're horizontally long. And I'm going to fold it in half. We call this folding it like a hamburger. So I'm going to take my two corners, and they're going to meet the other two corners. So once they meet, I'm going to hold down and press. Press, press, press. Shh, guys. Marilee's being loud in the background. Then I'm going to test it to make sure it opens. It did. See, it opens and I can see my picture. So I'm going to put it on my first blank page that has no writing on it, which is going to be this one. So this is where my glue and my page is going to meet. First, I'm going to use a glue stick. Take my lid off. And make sure there's just a little bit of glue over the white top. I don't want a whole bunch, just a little. Now I'm going to put glue on the page that's going to stick to the journal. So I'm going to test it again to make sure. I need glue on this page. And I'm going to do lines. I'm done, so I'm going to put my lid on. I don't want my glue to dry out. But remember, if it's too far out, you need to let it go in a little bit. Then lid, make sure you hear it click. Now I'm going to take the crease and make sure it fits in this crease. Fold my journal back. Lightly press. And then I'm going to open it up to see how I did. A little bit more pressing. Beautiful. Now I want to glue another page in there, another page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the first blank page on the same side. Fold in my picture. This isn't the same side, so I'm going to fold this in. There we go, right here. Now I'm going to do my page that I wrote on vertically. This one's going to be a little different. I'm going to place it in my journal to make sure I can see it. Now I'm going to fold it in half, but we have to fold it a different way than we did the page before. I'm going to fold this one like a hot dog. It's going to be long. Take the sides to meet the corners. Make sure the other corner is met. Make sure I can open and see. Beautiful. Now I'm going to use liquid glue. I'm going to make sure my cap is up. When my cap is closed, I can see a white dot on top. When I open it, I can't. Now remember, the more you squeeze, the more glue is going to come out. So you want to make sure you start with a small squeeze, because if you do a big one, you might have too much glue and then you might have lots of pages stuck together. So I'm going to show you what I do. I make tiny little lines. Press lightly. You could also do tiny little dots, but you don't need a lot of glue. A little bit of glue goes a long ways. After I'm done, I'm going to make sure that my glue is sealed. I'm going to turn it. I see the white dot. Make sure it meets the crease. And then close my journal to press it. Now, if you put too much glue in, when you press it, it's going to leak out the side and a lot of pages are going to be stuck together. So make sure that you don't use a lot. You just use a little. You also want your glue to last most of the year. So now I'm going to open it up to that spot to see if it opens, and ta-da! It opened up perfectly. So now, when I'm ready to work on this page, I have paper that can fold over so I can have full access to it. Now remember, if you need a reminder on how to glue in a page, come back and refer to this video. I'm so glad you joined me today. See you next time.